One UI might get a feature similar to iOS's stolen device protection thanks to a new tool Google is working on for Android. This tool, called Identity Check, will make you use your fingerprint or face to unlock certain apps. It will help protect your privacy and reduce the risk of unauthorized access. Samsung is adding all of Android's security and privacy features to One UI. There's a good chance that a feature similar to iOS's stolen device protection will be available on Galaxy devices. Since it's still in development, not much information is available yet on how it will work. Research indicates that Android may soon introduce an identity check feature. This feature will require you to use your fingerprint or face to unlock apps, but only if your device is outside a trusted location. Mishaal Rahman found a new string in the Settings app that says, "Identity check is on." This suggests the feature is being developed. The app also contains code to display this message when Android's biometric prompt is activated. It is believed that Google, the maker of Pixel devices, is setting up Android to ignore the usual biometric prompt when apps allow a PIN, password, or pattern as a backup option. Instead, the system will require biometric verification, such as a fingerprint or face scan. This feature is expected to be triggered only when your device is outside trusted locations, like your home. This feature might be introduced through an upgrade to the Trusted Places tool, which keeps your phone unlocked when you're in a trusted location. With the upgrade, trusted locations could be used to decide when biometric authentication for apps is required. Google is currently testing Android 15's new features through its QPR Beta Program. During this program, the company will try out different improvements across the operating system. These updates are expected to be released later through feature drop updates. What's your thought on this? Let me know in the comments section. Samsung is hosting its developer conference on October 3rd this year, where they'll likely show off their latest software updates like Galaxy Eye, Tizen OS, Knox, and One UI. We're now in mid-September, and there's still no sign of the One UI 7 beta being released yet. It's still uncertain if One UI 7 is really coming soon, especially since there's talk of a delay in the beta program. Some even think Samsung might skip the beta entirely and go straight to the public release. With the developer conference just around the corner, there's still no word on the beta for the Galaxy S24 series. Back in mid-July, there were rumors that the beta would start on July 31 in South Korea, but that didn't happen. We did see some supposed screenshots from the new firmware and some app icon images leaked online, though no one's talking about those now. Checkfirm, which tracks Samsung firmware, hasn't found any beta test builds yet. Samsung seems to be moving ahead with developing One UI 7, but it's hard to predict exactly when the beta will launch for the S24 series. It looks like the delay in the One UI 7 beta might have something to do with Android 15. Google is expected to roll out the stable version of Android 15 next month, but there's been a noticeable shift. The Pixel 9 series, which launched last month, came with last year's OS instead of the latest version, hinting that Google may still be finalizing Android 15. Since Samsung's One UI is built on Android, it's possible this delay has impacted their schedule too. The Galaxy S24 series One UI 7 will be its first big update. Samsung has been regularly testing the new firmware marked with a B build, but fans are still waiting for the Z build, which usually comes just before a beta release. While everything's pointing to ongoing development, it's unclear when or if the beta will kick off this year. As a fan, I totally get your hope for a positive outcome. Samsung has always run beta programs in the past, but with these possible delays, we might see a change in strategy. It's still a waiting game, but I think there's a good chance we'll see a beta, even if it's later than expected. What's your thought on this? Let me know in the comments section.